Sucks, man. Simple as that. It sucks.
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot. This is a franchise that took a chance on me. Saw something that other people didn't see in me. Sometimes I think they saw more in me than I saw in myself. And Coach Carlisle, the whole staff, KP, Chad, all those guys just stay on me all the time. To keep getting better, to keep improving, to keep pushing. And man, I wouldn't be here without those guys. So appreciate them taking a chance on me. I love being a Pacer. It's there's nothing like it, and this is a really, really special feeling for me. Um, and I'll take the time to reflect on it. You know, later, because still a lot more work to do. But this is really exciting.
Basketball fans, welcome back. So the Indiana Pacers have made the NBA Finals for the first time since the year 2000, and they're able to beat the Knicks in 6 games. So the after Game 4, you could see the Indiana Pacers were up 3-1 on the Knicks, and the Knicks had to win 3 straight games to be able to win this series. And you could see there was a lot of excitement, especially coming from Knicks fans when they won Game 5. And from that point, when they won Game 5, I knew for a fact that this was going to be quite interesting. And I had not picked the Knicks to be able to win Game 6 because I felt like it would be a very tall ask to ask the Knicks to win 2 straight games to come back down 3-1. And I didn't see the Pacers blowing a 3-1 lead. I mean, the choke sign that Tyrese Halliburton made in Game 1 will be, it will be fully abused if they blew a 3-1 lead. But I didn't think the Pacers were, in that trajectory of blowing a 3-1 lead. So Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton made sure that they, won this for Indiana, and Pascal Siakam won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He dropped 31 points, and man was all over the place. And this game, the final score tally was 125-108. So it was a blowout, and I don't think the Pacers really wanted to play in the Madison Square Garden for Game 7 because had they played on the road, the 3-1 lead, they will have blown it. And you can see even the fans of the New York Knicks are crazy. And the NYPD just had a very hard time, especially when it came to crowd control. Like they took over the Madison Square Garden, both inside, so sold out, and outside for Game 5. So the crowd there is very hostile, and I could even see the Indiana Pacers did made sure to win it in Game 6 to celebrate their home fans. So this game was awesome. I mean, I wasn't expecting Pascal Siakam to have a breakout game like that, which subsequently led to him winning the Finals MVP. But Tyrese Halliburton, the reason as to why he didn't win it was because of that Game 5, the way he played. So statistically, he went down in there. So Pascal Siakam, he won the Larry Bird Trophy and the East Finals MVP. Bird is the only other coach to take the Pacers to the finals. Tyrese Halliburton finished with 13 assists, and Obi Toppin added 18 points and 6 rebounds against his former team. So Obi Toppin was drafted by the Knicks, but got traded to the Indiana Pacers. So it was just beautiful revenge. And OG Anunoby led the Knicks in scoring with 24 points. Karl Anthony Towns had 22 and 14 boards, while Jalen Brunson added 19 points as the Pacers, went ahead and won this game. And the New York Knicks had 17 total turnovers, and they missed 9 free throws in a closeout game. So this was very concerning. And also, this was the final NBA on TNT. We are seeing the inside guys being there, and it's the end of an era. I can say that. And I mean, it came at that time where the rights to have the NBA games casted were no longer on TNT, and they lost that bid earlier on. Before even the season started, we knew that, and we knew that this was going to be the last season we were going to see the inside guys together. So yeah, it was a tough one. So I'm very excited because I had picked the Pacers to beat the Knicks. Okay, I didn't have a horse in this race like that, but I felt like the Pacers, very hard for them to blow a 3-1 lead because they have been dominating, and they had a dominant playoff run in the Eastern Conference. So they came off beating the Milwaukee Bucks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and right now the New York Knicks for the second straight year. So, I mean, I didn't expect them to choke away this one because had they choked this one, it'll be tough. And right now, the biggest challenge now the Pacers have is the Oklahoma City Thunder. And my God, this is going to be one of those playoff series where, or even the final series that you don't even know who's going to win it. And both teams have held up pretty well to be able to go ahead and make it to the position that they are in the NBA Finals. And this is the first time we're seeing teams that are below even the luxury tax, and they have not even overspent on very expensive rosters. And we're seeing parity in the NBA. And this is the one of those finals where you don't even know who's going to win it. Might be Shea Alexander trying to make history as one player who has won so many accolades in one season, or will it be Tyrese Halliburton with his Indiana Pacers? Will they be able to right the wrongs of what happened in the year 2000s? So the Pacers have that, and also the Oklahoma City Thunder. Will they be able to win the championship? Something that uh, the primetime Thunder with KD, Harden, and Westbrook couldn't do in 2012. They choked a 3-1 lead in 2016. Right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road to redemption. And looking at even the finals the way it's gonna be, I'm very excited. And I mean, it's the end of an era, and NBA on TNT is done. The finals will be casted by ABC and NBA on ABC. So yeah, I mean, there's so much to enjoy right here. But man, I mean, I was expecting Tyrese Halliburton to win it, but because of that poor Game 5 performance in the race for the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, he couldn't make it. But hey, I mean, this has been a one good series, and all the way from Game 1, I was keeping tabs of this series. And when that game went to overtime, and the Indiana Pacers were able to win 2 games back to back, I knew that they only needed, to win one more game to go up 3-1. And the Knicks responded very well in game 3. And game 4, the Pacers just grabbed that 3-1 stranglehold on the Knicks. And the Knicks did the best to even defend on court in game 5. But eventually, the Pacers, with their dominant run in game 6, they were able to do that. And one thing I've seen with these closeout games, especially when it came to OKC, when the Minnesota Timberwolves at the time, the OKC Thunder did not waste time in Game 5 to close out the series, and they made sure to go up on them points to make sure that this game is not even close. And that's the same thing that the Pacers did, because right out of the gate, both teams were playing very well, but the Indiana Pacers, that strong second half, that was the difference. And they went in for the kill, because had this game were gone to game 7, the Knicks would be wilding, because even I saw some posters of people having like hats. Like they had hats in there that have written on them Game 7. Then you can also see there were the Pacers. They said that they want a Game 7 like that in Game 6 for the merchandise given to the NBA fans in the Pacers home floor. So I knew for a fact this was not going to be there was not going to be a Game 7 right there. And Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, and especially Pascal Siakam, this man was everywhere. He shot 10 of 18 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, and 31 points made. So those 3 blocks proved to be very crucial. And he was great. And honestly, if you ask me, I'm excited. I mean, there's been a lot of NBA finals that have happened, and man, this is going to be one hell of a series. So I'll be talking about this series as things progress, but hey, it is what it is. So like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, get notified, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Tyrese, how we feeling?
Yeah, it feels amazing. Feels amazing. Four more. Let's go!
Well, this is the 6th time that I've been to an NBA Finals. 3 as a player, 1 as an assistant coach, 2nd time as a head coach. This is no time to be popping champagne. And when you get to this point of the season, it's 2 teams and it's one goal. And so it becomes an all or nothing thing. And we understand the magnitude of the opponent. Oklahoma City has been dominant all year long, with capital letters in the word dominant.
Defensively, they're, historically great. And they got all kinds of guys that can score. It's two teams that have similar structures, slightly different styles, but Oklahoma's playing faster this year. And so I think it has the makings of a great series. To me, it's from a coaching perspective, it's two teams that are fun to watch and fun to watch compete. So, we're looking forward to the challenge, and they have the MVP. And so that's always an important thing.
This is the Larry Bird Trophy. It goes to the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. And that MVP is Pascal Siakam.
Going back to the finals.
Back to the finals, man.
How's it feel?
One more. That's all we're worried about right now. Let me hear it, baby. Let me hear it. The TV game, baby. Call it Game 6 TV. Man, one more, baby.
You're going back.
Yeah, man. I'm going back to the NBA Finals. It's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm super excited. Can't wait to go see Larry again, man. I missed him.
And what's exciting about taking this group to the finals?
Now we got a mix of young guys, some vets, and we just a team. Like, we play together. Everyone just pulling for each other, and it's gonna be a special feeling, man. First time, so let's get it.
Let's see it, boy.
I mean, this NBA, since I've been in the league, this NBA is very trendy, it just shifts. But the new trend now is just kind of what we're doing. OKC does the same thing. Young guys get out and run, defend, and, use the power of friendship is how they call it.
And then just what did it mean to you to win the conference finals MVP trophy?
Right. No, it was cool. I mean, I didn't know they had a trophy for that, but I'm excited. I mean, I'm happy. I'm blessed, man. It's been a crazy journey, a lot of ups and downs, and I know, I'm not the the guy that everyone's going to talk about a lot and all that stuff, and I really don't care about it. I'm just a young kid from Cameroon that's moved to the U.S. when he was 18 years old and gave everything to the game of basketball. Like, and I just work every single day. I don't cheat the work. Like, no matter good games, bad games, I'm in the gym. I care about the game of basketball, and I want to be as great as I can. And to me, that's all that matters, man. Like, all the other stuff don't really matter. And yeah, like, it's cool. It's pretty cool though. But the work continues.
Pascal.
So we're going to have Reggie do the honors and hand out the Bob Cousy Trophy that goes to the Eastern Conference champions, to Herb Simon, the chairman and governor.